So the Conan Exiles team released another blog post yesterday about Update 3.0, this time covering the new creative mode. This seems like it's going to be a great addition for the builders out there, so let's take a look together. So the addition of creative mode is part of the building revamp coming with Update 3.0, launching alongside all the changes to the building system, which you can find out more about if you don't already know by clicking the card in the top right. I'll be straightforward, I was a tad worried about creative mode not really offering that much, seeing as you can basically already do most of what it sounds like a creative mode would do, just with a few more steps to do so. However, reading through this blog, it actually looks quite good. This is designed to turn the building aspect into a true sandbox experience, removing all inhibitors that exist upon building. So to access creative mode, you'll simply need to open the pause menu and hit the Activate Creative Mode button. That is much faster than toggling your options in the admin panel, so a huge accessibility increase exists there. Creative mode will also be a toggle available on the server side, meaning that people can easily run creative mode building servers. However, if a server has it toggled off, you will need admin permissions to access creative mode. I think a really important sleeper part of this change is that people will no longer need admin permissions on servers to build without building restrictions. That doesn't mean much for survival or PvE servers, but if you run, say, a roleplay server, or like me, you have a build project server, giving people admin permissions can be somewhat dangerous if you don't vet them ahead of time. So the ability to allow people to build what they want without them having control over the mechanics and who can play on the server is actually a really valuable update. Alongside those new admin level changes are new options like removing stability loss, which was mentioned before, and even the ability to build anywhere, so that should make building creatively much easier. The addition of an equivalent to less building placement restrictions now being available on all platforms will be really awesome too, though I would be curious to see if it's identical to LBPR or whether it's just going to allow you to build in restricted zones. That's something I'll have to wait for the test live to check. So when you trigger creative mode, you'll automatically be equipped with a construction hammer and you can begin building. There will be no material costs and you'll automatically learn the recipes for every building piece and placeable in the base game and any DLC you own, alongside any Black Lotus Bazaar or Battle Pass building pieces you've obtained. Whilst in creative mode, progression and survival is essentially paused. You don't take damage or gain experience, and when you exit creative mode you immediately go back to the normal state, including only knowing the recipes you knew before. One of the biggest downsides of building in admin mode like I do in its current state is that it's incredibly fiddly to turn off those features. You can toggle off all the admin mode buffs of course, but any changes you've made like increasing encumbrance is essentially permanent. You'd also have to stat reset to unlearn your feats, which is a pain, so this method is much cleaner. An example of this is that when I'm running around with nothing in my inventory on my single player world, wearing full Silent Legion armour, I usually have about 2% encumbrance. Bear in mind I don't really level anything up because I just build, so therefore that is a massive amount of encumbrance to have after having not specced into the encumbrance tree. I'm not really aware of any way to take that encumbrance bonus away and play normally aside from reinstalling the game, which is not ideal at all. So this new method will probably help a lot with that issue. When you're in creative mode you can also double tap jump to fly. This is probably going to take some getting used to as the muscle memory of opening the console and typing fly is pretty much ingrained in my DNA at this point, but it's a nice accessibility change. You can also sprint in the air to fly faster, which is great seeing as the base fly speed isn't terribly fast. Being able to easily access flight will make it much easier to plan out buildings and learn things like how triangles and squares work together, as getting that top-down view is invaluable in learning how certain things work. In my opinion, this is a great addition. Sure, most of the features already exist in one form or another, but condensing it all down into one button press that is seamlessly removed once you exit creative mode is perfect for making building more accessible whilst not having to essentially sacrifice your chances of playing single player normally. I think there are still some more blogs coming about Update 3.0 over the next few weeks. It seems that the Conan team are releasing them every Thursday, judging by the current pattern, so I'll of course be covering those here too. If you enjoy my content, all the links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, Host Havoc affiliate page, NordVPN discount and NordPass discount are available in the description below. However, of course, you can simply just leave a like, a comment or subscribe. Any of those are very greatly appreciated. Patrons get a bunch of nice benefits, including sneak peeks of videos, your name in every video, custom made wallpapers in 1080p and 4K resolutions, full-size build blueprints, Discord roles, and more. As always, a massive thanks to our patrons Sadialot, Randar, Connor, Ivy, Torn, Ill-Fated, Coffeeman04, Jacques, Marion Ladd, Ryan, Ben, Alfric, Eagle Rose, Melanie, and X Screechers X. As always, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.